Coming up on SBU TV, the university president announces a major illness, and college grads might find financial relief soon. Hello and welcome to SBU TV. I'm Jasmine Foster.
And I'm Jackie Roberts. After recently announcing her July retirement, St. Bonaventure University President Sister Margaret Carney revealed she has cancer. In an email to the Bonaventure community, Sister Margaret wrote, quote, "I learned that day and later had confirmed with other testing that I have multiple myeloma cancer of the blood causing abnormal plasma cells to collect themselves in the bones and in the bone marrow." Following her letter, the campus community began to pledge their support. Students made signs of encouragement to honor President Carney at the Bonaventure men's game against Duquesne on Wednesday night. In lieu of the email, Sister Margaret has asked well wishes be sent to her by regular mail or dropped off at her office.
Some things are too good to be true. Is that the case with Andrew Cuomo's new loan forgiveness program? Jackie found out.
That's not a dark cloud you see looming over students these days. It's a dollar sign. Seniors like me will finish college with an average debt of $31,000. At a first glance, New York State's Get On Your Feet loan forgiveness program appears to brighten the situation. But not everyone, including economics expert Dr. Mark Wilson, buys in. He says the program is actually a way to keep money in New York rather than fix the student loan debt problem.
From 2000 to 2011, New York State net lost 9% of its population.
Wilson said the main reason people choose to leave New York is our high taxes.
The state and local taxes in New York are 14%. It's by far the highest in any state in the country.
I checked out the program's website and found these statements indicating that the program only applies to those making less than $50,000 a year.
Don't we want to keep the STEM crowd around too? The engineers who are going to be making over $50,000?
Many graduates seem unfazed by the program and still plan to relocate, like Sam Catalfamo, who's already applied to jobs in Atlanta.
It's kind of tough to live in New York State if you don't have a great job with all the taxes that you pay.
Both Wilson and Catalfamo brought up a good point. If people are leaving New York, how can the state afford to subsidize loans?
I honestly have trouble figuring out where they're going to get all that money from down the road.
Effectively what we're doing is shifting the tax liability from those who earn more money to those who earn less money.
Looks like this plan is a few cents short of a perfect solution. With SBU TV, I'm Jackie Roberts.
To apply, you must have gone to college in New York and lived in the state for 2 years following.
This year, St. Bonaventure will be ending a tradition that dates back to the early 1900s. Due to the lack of funding and general interest, St. Bonaventure will no longer be printing and distributing yearbooks for graduating classes. The final class that will receive a yearbook will be the class of 2014.
Now we're playing catch up to work on 2013-2014, but when we were finishing 2012-2013, they told us there's a potential that the yearbook's going to be canceled. We have the commitment to finish off 2013-2014.
Bonnie yearbooks have passed the test of time and serve as a timeline for the school's history, but it is also possible that the void of a yearbook can be filled with today's large usage of social media.
But a major reason that people wanted to discontinue the yearbook is because they felt that social media was coming in and doing the work that a yearbook could, so that they could look back on their 4 years on Facebook or Twitter, and they don't need a physical copy. I think that a yearbook is still needed, but unfortunately I don't get to make the decision.
Since the early 1900s, Bonas has published an edition of the Bonadu every year except for during wartime.
One of the many goals of the new Center for Islamic and Arab Studies at St. Bonaventure is to promote an understanding of the two cultures. Brittany Slomba has more.
St. Bonaventure University's Center for Arab and Islamic Studies recently received gifts totaling nearly $70,000 from a number of community members. The center's director, Father Michael Calabria, tells us what this means for the university.
A distinctly Franciscan approach to Christian-Muslim relations. A chance to learn the world and one of the 6 official languages of the UN. And it's an opportunity to be exposed to cutting-edge scholarship as we bring in speakers, leading experts in the field of Arab and Islamic studies.
Father Calabria expects the center will help St. Bonaventure students and faculty to become global citizens who can function in the world both creatively and constructively. Father Calabria added that enrollment is expected to increase because of the center.
Just this week, I heard from our Vice President of Enrollment that a student that he had met asked about the Arabic program, about learning Arabic and about learning about Islamic culture, history, etc. So the fact that students are already inquiring about this is a good thing, and I think could be an indication of things to come.
Father Calabria added that the program offers courses in Arabic language, theology, women's studies, history, and art history. For SBU TV, I'm Brittany Slomba.
To learn more about the Center for Islamic and Arab Studies, visit www.sbu.edu/CIAS.com.
Viral videos are taking the internet by storm with millions of views. Dakota Ward looks at how videos become viral through social media.
Would you believe me if I told you that this video has over 2 billion views? Well, it does. With the help of social media platforms, it makes it easy for people to try and have their work become viral. But how does it work? Bryce Spadafora, a.k.a. Denim Crocs, relies on the unexpected to make his Twitter popular.
All of my tweets have gotten really popular, gotten a lot of retweets, favorites. They weren't ones that I planned out and thought, oh, this is going to be one that, gets a lot of attention. They've all just kind of happened.
The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge started with one video. After being shared, over 17 million videos were made by different people during the summer all over the world. Damn Daniel is the newest viral video. In the last 10 days, 45 million people viewed it.
Damn Daniel.
Damn Daniel, that's a lot of views. After seeing the new craze, I decided to try and make a viral video with SBU TV's Ryan McDonough, #DamnRyan. Check it out. Damn Ryan! Damn Ryan, back at it again with the boat shoes. Damn Ryan, back at it again with the Buick. We might not become famous, but it's worth a shot. With SBU TV, I'm Dakota Ward.
Grab your camera, bring your creativity, and start making viral videos.
2 former members of the House of Representatives will visit SBU after the midterm break. Vinnie Bellardini found out more.
Former House Republican Jim Walsh will return to SBU in early March, almost 50 years after graduating here in 1970. He'll be joined by former House Democrat Richard Stallings as part of the nation's Congress to Campus program. On Monday, March 7th, Walsh and Stallings will spend the day meeting with students, classes, and media before holding a public forum that evening on the 2016 presidential race. The event will be held from 4 to 5:30 right here in the Regis Family Theater in St. Bonaventure's Quick Center for the Arts. Dr. Bart Lambert is SBU's Congress to Campus coordinator and feels the stalemate in today's Congress will also come up in discussion.
I think they will talk about the problems of the current climate of partisan polarization in Washington, D.C. today. It's one of the purposes of the Congress to Campus program to try to heal some of this polarization.
Stallings has to leave the next morning, but Walsh will hold an additional lunchtime forum at 11:30 in the University Club above SBU's Hickey Dining Hall. The subject will be the Northern Ireland Accords, which Walsh played a significant role developing in the 1990s. He will talk about the ways peace in revolutionary Ireland could be used to achieve the same in today's worldwide war on terror.
The war on terror, as we know it today, really has its origins in the Irish Troubles and all sorts of bombings in London from with the Irish Republican Army and others, and they found a peaceful solution, and it appears to have held now for, it's been almost 20 years. This is a monumental accomplishment for Ireland, and Representative Jim Walsh was a key figure in obtaining this peace.
For SBU TV, I'm Vinnie Bellardini.
Vinnie will also sit down one-on-one with both congressmen during their visit. You can catch those interviews and more on our first newscast after the break.
That's all for us here at SBU TV. I'm Jackie Roberts.
And I'm Jasmine Foster. Thanks for watching.